I've got this Deus 2 out here. This is still, I guess, considered a freshly buried clad dime, and it was buried about just shy of 10 inches, okay? Now, we've had about 8 inches of rain here in the last 36 hours, and this thing got, this dime has had over 12 inches of rain on it, okay, as far as top of the ground since this thing was buried. What I'm going to show you here, and you all put as much stock into this as you want, okay? But I've went in here and we're going to look at general program, okay? Sensitive program, park program, deep high conductor, and here's a Deus mono that's dialed in at 20.7 kilohertz. The disc in all these programs is set to 6.8. Okay? All at 6.8. 2 reactivity. And I didn't look at the silencer, but I believe it's defaulted in all of them at level 2. Sensitivity is 95 on all of them. Okay? The best achievable signal got on this dime with this machine currently is in the deep high conductor and the mono program, running at 20.7 kilohertz. Now, I didn't check any other frequency in the mono program, okay? I'm going to let you listen to it here in general now. I'll hold it up here where you can hear it in the camera. I've got the audio response in all these programs maxed out, and this external speaker is maxed out. So I get a pretty good, I get a signal there, but it's not very strong, okay? Now here's the sensitive program. Very similar to general in my opinion, okay? Park program. I'm not even sure I would know a target was down there with it. Barely get a signal. Mixed on sweeps, okay? Deep high conductor. I gotta give it a minute now. It's doing auto scan. Okay. Here's Deus mono. Now I've got auto scan on, so it's going to change frequencies on me. 19.1 kilohertz. I've got the iron volume is at 0. This is 3 tones in all these programs. No iron tone selected. 0 setting. This is mono. I even get a signal with a fast sweep. Deep high conductor again. Make sure it's auto scanned on. Okay, here we go. Deep high conductor sounds louder volume wise than it does on mono. Park again. We'll let the auto scan do its thing. So park not near as good, okay? Sensitive program. Better than park in my opinion, okay? And then the general program. And I'll go ahead and just ground balance this thing again while I'm holding it here. We'll leave a noise cancel it. Even though it did, just to make sure everything's right on this general program, let you listen to this. Okay. So the general program on this dime to me, with the settings I've got, same settings, ranks 3rd. Deep high conductor is the loudest. Mono probably has the most forgiving call sweep speed to detect this, okay? Now this is exceedingly wet ground conditions. Okay, here's deep high conductor again. Maybe y'all can see that meter, what it's doing there. I'm getting some ID in the meter, but now it's not exactly accurate. Okay, and then here's Deus Mono. Let's see where she stops this time. 19.1 kilohertz. So exceedingly wet ground conditions are metal detecting. Of course, you know, you're not going to ever get an ID on this target in mono on this machine, okay? Nothing. Something to sort of notice here is watch that mineral meter in mono, what it does. So I'm getting 2 bars in there. Let's go over and look at deep high conductor, see what happens. I don't get any bars in deep high conductor. Let's go back to Deus Mono again. I get 3 bars in the meter on it. 2 to 3 bars. Let's try the park mode. I don't see any bars in the park mode. Let's see. There's sensitive program. I don't get any bars in sensitive program. Let's try the general. Okay. No bars in the general. Let's go back to deep high conductor and check one more thing real quick here. Just let this auto scan get done. So in this stretched out horseshoe, you know, this oblong horseshoe we'll call it, there's nothing in it on sweeping this coin here, okay? Even though I do get some ID in the meter. Okay, I just thought I'd show y'all that. I don't know if all this is coming into camera. I'm sort of narrating it, you know. I'm having to sort of watch it myself. I've got this camera set up, maybe sitting too far out. But anyway, it is amazing that you get this, you get these bars in this meter. Let's ground balance this Deus Mono again and look at it. Okay, she's ground balanced, 16.5 kilohertz. So I do get bars in that ground level meter in mono on this target. See that? 3 bars in there. I hope you enjoyed the video.